whom is it good for? I think war is good for bankers, generals, military people, industrialists and so on. Because I mean, you know, companies like Ford and GM and General Motors, General Electric even, they're known for all the domestic appliances and vehicles that they provide for us, but most of those operations that actually provide things that we see account for, like, you know, a very small fraction of their profits, with most of their profits actually come from aeronautical, military, basically killing people. And I think the war is very beneficial basically for the people who make a profit from killing. So that would include politicians, businessmen, military people, and financiers and so on, because basically after you've sold all your weapons of war to a particular country, you only have to go to their neighbors and say, hey look, he's armed to the teeth, he's gonna just mullah you anytime he's ready. So then everybody else has to buy weapons to keep up with the Joneses. Now when it comes to buying weapons amongst nations, this is really one time when it's really important to be keeping up with the Joneses, because if you don't, the Joneses is going to be trampling you. So it's a very convincing and easy thing to be able to get everybody wanting to be armed up to the teeth. And when they're armed up to the teeth, the sales have stopped. So unless you can get them to be attacking each other, blowing up these tanks and these planes and even these hospitals and schools, all the stuff that you claim to have put there for them and so on, and also using up all the ammunition and the missiles and everything like that, unless you have a good old war, you're going to have produced all this stuff, and then you're going to have to close your factory. So you have to have a war to keep the money flowing, and then after the war, of course everything has to be bought back, so they're going to be needing all during the course of the war, they're going to need all their munitions and all their equipment have to be constantly replaced, so they're going to continue with the war effort. And at the end of the war effort, at the end of the war, when everything is destroyed, everything is brought back. The bankers, nobody can have a war or revolution without the bankers, because you need finance. Unless you're planning to have a revolution and take over perhaps on Hyde Park. And even if you wanted to do such a small territorial claim, you probably need bankers for Hyde Park. Yeah. You just more benefit. Look at all the rich people on the planet and you probably have your answer. I think the media benefit too.
Why can't everyone live on one level instead of having classes? Upper class, middle class, lower class. Because at the end of the day, if we drop and bust our head, blood comes out, it's red. You know what I mean? It still bleeds. So I was seriously, that's what I would do. That is what I do. The first most fundamental thing I do is sit all the world leaders together, all of them. I mean, even from small, you know, the smaller parts of the world. You know, everyone together, all the world leaders, and ask them, you know, what is your problem? What do you want? You know what I mean? You know really what they want, but get to the bottom of it. You know?
And it costs us from the war, isn't it? The man who makes the bullets and the guy who borrows the money to buy the bullets. Do you know what I'm saying, man? War's off key, man. 2009, we can go to the moon, but we can't stop fighting, man. Sounds wrong, brother. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for power, man. It's something else, I don't know what it is.
Do you think it will bring peace?
Boy, war ain't gonna bring peace, man. You know, unity is what brings peace, and that's what we're missing, Holmes. With all these religions, with all these different sectors of this, and all of them are missing the angle, man. It's unity. It's people living as one. People saying, doesn't matter what you are, man, doesn't matter what I am, man, we are one. That's how you move forward. That is how you have peace. But you're never gonna have peace with war, man. Only unity can bring peace and love. Period.
For the longest of times, here I've been standing, at my strongest fighting the ineptness of Western people. I've had moments where energy has been wilted, exasperated by the weak. I seek happy people with spiritual abilities, like a blackbird flying high, making what mankind finds impossible, soft and easy. Instead, the majority behave more like Daffy Duck after he's had his beak blown to bits. Absolutely embarrassing. Graciously guide your gifts from the ground floor. Love has come around, so take a stance. Enhance your mental magistry. Prime yourself for the penthouse. Characterize chance, a figment of fiction. Reap the rewards of realizing all experiences are dedicated to you due to divine law. Please step up to this platform. The simple request of a bored few who want you to transform quickly like Bumblebee. But unfortunately, brethren, this is no cartoon remade into a Hollywood movie. In this reality, we wait with the anticipation of a diver on the highest board. Take a stance. Do it fluid. Breathe. Quiet the unfinished business. Close your eyes and look within. See the kingdom of heaven. Beautiful balance. Tremendous tranquility. Cool calmness. Acquaintance with equilibrium. Feel the mysterious vibrations. Shift the polarization to positive macabre via mental transmutation. Be at one, free the way, breathe deeply. So now, I, JC Kamau, send a call to those of you who when it's time to move on up, they stall, they cower. Collectively they scramble under an umbrella when they are showered with true knowledge, the earth's greatest power. I said the earth's greatest power.